another polyglot YouTuber full of bullshit, and she make videos. She say how to speak any language fluently in 14 days, but then in the video she will say that it's not how to be fluent in 14 days. It's just some course to give you some tips how you can become fluent in a language. But why we need some course from you how to master a language or how to learn a language? It's still some kind of bullshit scam. There's just full of bullshit, all these YouTubers. Like she will tell that she has some special technique, and because she's a polyglot then she know how people can be fluent in a language. It's still bullshit.
So if you don't follow me here on the community tab, then follow me on Instagram. I've been gathering like all information and stuff, working on it, and always the same questions. And at one point I'm just like, all right, do people even watch the videos? Or like I always have to answer the same questions over and over and over again daily. And then something hit me and I was like, okay, let me just create a course. So you have all the information in just one course, and there you will have everything you need to learn a language from scratch and become fluent in it in just 2 weeks. Yes, 2 weeks. In just 2 weeks, you will learn all the basic steps you need to learn a language, literally every single step. I'm guiding you through the first step until the last step. Basically, what all polyglots do. Polyglots are not geniuses, but polyglots just have a technique for language learning. They know exactly what to do. They know which step to take from A to Z.
Yeah. You are a polyglot and you have technique and you know what people should do, because people don't know how to study a language. People don't know how to study a language. You are the one who know how they can study a language because you're a polyglot, really?
So this is what I'm going to give you in this course. So let's break it down. Actually, there are 2 courses. So the first course is called Speedy Lingo, and it is a basic 14-day language challenge in which you'll be guided through your language learning every single day of those 14 days until you get to a point where you know exactly what to do and how to learn every language you want to learn out there. You can apply only one formula.
Learn every language out there. You can learn every language out there when you use her special technique, her special secret technique.
Let's learn all the languages in the world. But most people, unfortunately, have not found that formula because they're asking the same questions and are kind of lost. A lot of language learning apps.
Blah, blah, blah. You're full of bullshit, man. You have special technique no one know about. Wow, amazing. Your special technique is to fool people and make money fooling people. That's your special technique.
And language schools will not teach you the techniques to apply.
And her video is super editing video. Every few seconds, like edited. They're just full of bullshit.
On language learning. Basically, you're just getting everything handed. For example, learn Spanish, learn German, learn Russian. However, you're not getting the technique on how to learn. You're not getting the methodology on how to learn. So you basically don't know, if you learn German, you don't know how you would apply the right techniques to learn French, for example. So a lot of people are lost with that. And that is something I tackle in this course. Every single step is designed to guide you and do exactly what helped me and what helps most polyglots. I've compared what I do to what other polyglots do, and we're basically doing the same thing. So if we can do it, then you guys can do it too. So every single step is guided and explained thoroughly, so you know exactly what you're doing, you know exactly what you need to apply to learn any language, really any language. I've gotten questions like, are you teaching Spanish? Are you teaching French? A specific language? Basically, I could teach you those languages. However, as I said, if I teach you those languages, you will not know how to learn other languages because
Yeah. You cannot teach them all the language because you don't know all the language. Like, oh, you cannot teach them language, only you can tell them some bullshit technique. Only you can tell them some bullshit technique like that. You're full of bullshit.
the methodology behind language learning is the most important thing. It's like having your grandma's secret recipe book. Like if you have that, you can master any recipe basically.
You are full of bullshit. You're scamming people.
So this is what happens with language learning. If you master the right techniques and the right methods, you know exactly how to apply them on any language. That is something I'm super passionate about and want you guys to understand. The second course I'm even more excited about is the Mastermind 30-Day Polyglot Bootcamp. In this 30-day challenge, you will learn everything you need to learn. You will learn everything for successful language learning, successful pronunciation, how to translate in your head, how to speak basically like a native, and that in just 30 days. I'm guaranteed.
Techniques will teach them how to speak like a native without they learn the language, without you teach them the language. You don't even teach them the language, but the techniques will make them sound like native. It's like bullshit.
Seeing you, if you apply every single step daily, you will get to a point where you will be surprised of how you've not been doing this before. In this 30-day bootcamp, I will teach you life lessons. I basically am coaching you, so every single step will be also guided. You will have a community with other people to talk to. This is super important, and I see how important that is now. If you have a community with like-minded people, you learn so much more because you can exchange with them, you can talk to them, and they might be speaking a language that you are actually learning. So everything that you implement in the 30-day challenge, you can exchange with other people and students who are enrolled in that course and are also taking the challenge. So that is super exciting. I have also live Q&A lessons and sessions with you guys, so you can ask questions along the way. You're not alone in this. I'm accompanying you basically from day one until the end and also beyond. How many of you have been using one app after another? People have been messaging me all the time. They say they are using this app and that and whatnot, and they have taken 1 year of language lessons, but still they're having a hard time learning, and that is a problem. That is just like I said, because you're not learning the methodology, you're not learning the techniques and the logic behind language learning. The traditional way we've been taught language in school is not the way to go. Any polyglot will tell you that. Any polyglot will tell you that. So basically what polyglots have done is create their own method. That's exactly what I've done too. And this is what I'm showing and teaching in this course. This method 100% works. I have such a good example of a good friend of mine. She hated English. Started to implement all the steps I would tell her. Now she's like almost fluent. I'm always so surprised. I'm like, oh my goodness. Like, why didn't you do this before? And she's like, you were so right. And before she could barely speak a word. I'm sure you've tried so many apps, one after another.
You are full of bullshit. If you want to help people, you will make a video and tell them some advice in the video. Why you need to make some course like that, some bullshit course? You're just making some course to make money, fooling them. You're full of bullshit.
Just to find out that they either don't work or you're not getting the sufficient results you want, or you're just leaving them halfway in. You're not following through with any course or app, and that is the problem. We don't need something that is super long. I'm guilty of that too. I've been using one app after another, but I never ever finish them. However, if you have just 14 days or 30 days of a challenge, a guided challenge with someone who is behind you and helping you and kind of like, motivating you and pushing you a little bit, it's more guaranteed to successfully finish the actual course and get the results you want, which is ultimately speaking fluently, speaking like a native, speaking without freezing, speaking without getting stuck, speaking naturally and being able to communicate.
Speaking naturally seems like that you edit every few seconds. Every few seconds you edit your video every few seconds. That's how good you can speak naturally. That's how good you can speak naturally, that your 11-minute video is edited every few seconds.
In just any language you want. Maybe you want to travel abroad, you want to start a business abroad, do anything abroad, and that is only possible if you speak
Abroad.
Speak the language fluently. If I want to start a
Fluently. Abroad fluently. Really? Abroad fluently. Fluently abroad.
business, of course, I could look for all the free content I could get, but ultimately, I would have to invest. And if you would compare this to using tutors, then let's say you would use a tutor for an hour, which is approximately $25. That is what I used to charge. That was the regular price. I guess now it's even more, could be up to $50. If you're getting a tutor, then you're most likely paying about an average of $25 an hour. But the thing is, just for about 8 hours, you would be paying $200. However, those $200 will still not get you to fluency. You would be paying and paying and paying. That's what most people do, because you have not learned the technique. You've just learned a bunch of grammar and vocabulary maybe, but you don't know how to use it. But knowing how to use it will actually save you time and money, because knowing how to use it will help you implement it on other languages. It's like someone cooking a nice dish for you, but they've not taught you the recipe. And the recipe is the right technique. So if you want to know more about the courses, if you want to know more about how to enroll, about the Polyglot Bootcamp and the Speedy Lingo Basic 14-Day Challenge, then definitely go and click the link down below. I have a special coupon code for all of you guys, so anyone who comes from this video will get 15% off. So click the link down below.
15% off. We will get 15% discount on the scam. We'll get 15% discount of this scam.
Below. Alright, see you in my next video. Bye.
Bye. Let's watch your scam here in the links. I already looked this one before. It's full of bullshit. Look, this Polyglot Bootcamp 14-day challenge, blah blah blah, €297, almost €300. Bullshitting people.
You want to learn a new language, or you've already started. Hi, welcome to this page. My name is Eve. I'm so happy to have you here. I'm an online language coach and travel entrepreneur. You might know me from my YouTube channel, The Urban Eve, where I teach valuable lessons on language learning and take my viewers along
Language course, you look like some scammer.
my travels all around the world. You are here because you want to learn a new language, or you've already started learning with traditional methods, but they just don't seem to work. You might be overwhelmed and don't know which steps to take next, or you've already decided to learn a language, but you don't know which one is best for you. You want to learn in a short amount of time without having to go through hours of studying boring grammar, but become efficient in communicating in a foreign language. You are looking to learn without the frustration and fear of getting a word out. And I am here to show you exactly that. But before we jump into that, let me tell you a little bit more about myself. I grew up in Germany, where I actively started learning languages at the age of 11. I first started with English, later on went to French, and then Spanish. Ever since I was a little girl, I had a true passion for languages. I loved learning all these to me beautiful sounding languages like Italian, French, Spanish. However, when I first started having language classes at school, I noticed that I was just a mediocre student whenever it came to writing exams. I was more the student who was better at speaking rather than getting the good grades. Nevertheless, school lessons were always more so focused on writing exams and tests and not so much on actually speaking a language.
Yeah, scammers are good at speaking. Scammers are good at speaking, but have nothing you can get from them, just bullshit and bullshit.
Which would benefit me more in the long run. And that's when I started to realize that traditional methods taught in school were not the most efficient. Out of this frustration, I started to create my own key methods that would help me learn the languages faster and easier and communicate better by speaking them. With this method, I got to learn 8 languages in a very short period of time. Today, I'm fluent in all of them.
She learned 8 languages in a very short time and fluent in all of them. Really? Wow, amazing. Full of bullshit, all of you.
One day I filmed this video on how I learned 8 languages and it went completely viral with over 5.5 million views by now. And I realized that speaking that many languages does not seem to be normal for a lot of people. However, I truly believe that anyone can do it. Thousands of people from all over the world contacted me on social media. They were inspired and wanted to know how I managed to do this. I went from being a mediocre student in my language classes at school to speaking 8 languages. I fulfilled my dreams of traveling the world while being able to speak all the languages I love and connect with people from all over the world. Thanks to speaking 8 languages, I've been always able to communicate no matter where I am, and career-wise it has given me opportunities which otherwise would not have been possible. I took a step back and analyzed how I was able to learn 8 languages that fast. And then I realized I've created a special formula that helped me learn all those languages incredibly easy. At this point, I understood that I had to share my secret formula with the world. That is why I've created a very special opportunity for you. I now want to give you a step-by-step guide on how you can achieve your language goals as well. I'm so excited to introduce you to a brand new way of language learning with this classified formula that will certainly change the way you learn languages. With this formula, I was able to help and inspire millions of language learners around the world. I created Speedy Lingo for you. Speedy Lingo is a unique and easy program designed to help all language learners acquire a new language in just 14 days. So you can enjoy the process while getting the best results without boring classroom methods. Speedy Lingo consists of 3 powerful modules in which you learn everything from essential tools to the ultimate method to help you learn any language. You'll also learn tons of tips and tricks along the way to make language learning easier. In Module 1, I will take you through the basics and most important concepts of language learning. Module 2 is all about getting hands-on with language learning in order to get the best results in no amount of time. Module 3. This is where you'll get to learn all about the formula inside and out. You'll learn everything that helped me get fluent in all languages, and I'll take you step by step to all the language goals you want to achieve. Are you ready to learn a new language very fast and easily? Yes? Okay, then let's get started. Click any link on this page to get going. I'll see you inside.
Yeah, bullshit. 300 euro for bullshit. Okay, there's no reviews. It's just a new course, first time she make a course, and then she want a lot of money for it, and people don't even know what is this. Just bullshit. Just bullshit nonsense. 14 days or 30 days or just some bullshit. Just bullshit all this. Let's see her channel. Let's see the rest of her channel, what it's about. Okay, let's see her Spanish.
Country, there could be so many different languages spoken, but the communities, you know, where the Deutsch spreche, bin ich ruhiger und saying is in general when you see Spanish speakers, maybe a little bit, I see more like happy. But this is something that you take on naturally. Different languages. That's why I said I was watching a lot of identity. So when you learn a new language, dialects, but those are not dialects. Those are completely different languages. And this is the case with most African.
Okay, this video is in English. Let's see this one, the live Spanish lesson here.
Okay. Oh my goodness, this is awesome. This is the, I'm not sure why the software didn't work with, why they could only see you and not me too. For you to also enjoy a Spanish lesson so you can see that it's very interactive.
Important. That's why also we smile a lot. We use it all the time. So today I'm going to give you like a brief idea about our methodology at the beginning. So every time I do like this, okay, it's the right pronunciation. It's not because I'm dancing. It's because I want you to pay attention.
Okay, really? Really?
To your tongue. Okay? So Evelyn, let's practice. Let's make a warm up, okay?
Okay.
So, everybody, let's start. So, let's start with the vowels, con las vocales. Bueno?
Okay.
Entonces, la A.
A.
Muy bien. La E.
E.
Okay, what is this like? Like kids? Same like small kids? What is this nonsense?
Muy bien. Y.
E.
How to improve their pronunciation. We have different homeworks, for example, that we help them to, and after a month, they listen how.
N.
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 That's right. Pues, a ver, ¿qué más puedes hacer? For that action is always to ask for what we can do there. You're not talking about you, ¿vale? Ahora, leave in the comments if in your country.
She said that she can speak 8 languages and one of the language is Spanish. If she can speak Spanish, then why there's another girl who is teaching her some simple Spanish stuff?
Sí, se podría ser feliz sin dinero.
Okay. Ahora, vamos a hablar. Let's do it. Let's practice. Now, about confidence.
Yeah.
If you doubt about yourself from the beginning, you're not going to be increasing your level. That's why when we have 2 or 3 years in the language, make mistakes is the first step.
We have for you guys exclusively like a link in the description of this video. You will have a link to iAmigo School, but this link gives you 40 up to 40%, 50% discount actually on the packages. Like for example, if you take 6 months or 3 months of iAmigo lessons, you will just pay like $6 up to like just even $5 for a lesson. So that's basically, that is super affordable. I know that I used to tutor and I used to get like 25 euros for one hour, one lesson. So I know every one of you who might also have had like tutoring lessons. Tutoring lessons are usually quite expensive. So I think that's a very rescheduled lesson. Basically, you can tailor it your lesson.
Okay, so it's just for this whole video just to make some advertisement for this other girl. But if she is a Spanish native speaker and she is a Spanish teacher, but you said that you can speak 8 languages, you said that you can speak Spanish, why you did not show us that you can speak Spanish in this video? So it's not you who can speak Spanish, it's the other girl who can speak Spanish in this video. I want to see you speaking Spanish. Okay, let's see here if you speak Spanish.
Y esto se aplica a cualquier cosa en la vida. En este libro lo explica muy, muy bien. Pues deseo. Hey everyone, welcome to a new video. This video is going to be in...
That was edited. Already after less than 10 seconds, there was some edit. Only she said few words in Spanish and then edit and then English.
Spanish. I wanted to come on here and do a laid back chit chat, get ready with me in Spanish so you can learn a couple of words here and there in Spanish. And I'm going to talk about different topics also in Spanish, topics on things I've been doing, topics on things I've exchange field too. All classes on Spanish VIP are online classes, so you can literally... Pero bueno, huele bien, huele a naranja y alisa un poco así la piel. Pero bueno, eso solamente para usar productos en este video. Y todos los productos,
There's a lot of editing,
los enlaces, los links de los productos están en la barra de descripción abajo. Pues vamos por ello. Pues el primer, después la base. La primera base normalmente que siempre uso es la de Fenty, la de siempre, es el número 450 creo. Este es mi color 450. Lo bueno de la base de Fenty es realmente hay colores para todo el mundo, literalmente todo el mundo.
Okay, she has a video where she speaks all language in one video. Okay.
Pero lo que hago también es utilizar otra base. A ver, ¿dónde está? Aquí. Pues esa base es la de Fit Me Maybelline, que vive allá ahora. Y este viaje fue muy interesante. O sea, llegar a los viajes, o sea, todos los viajes hasta ahora los he hecho a Cuba. Y en marzo justamente fue el último viaje. Entonces ya quiero volver a planear los viajes, porque he estado esperando, porque claro, la gente tenía otros problemas, ¿no? Entonces ahora ya vuelvo a planear de mente, porque ahora sí que le gusta aprender el inglés. Entonces ahora todo lo que hace ahora tiene que ver con el inglés, porque le gusta realmente, porque tienes realmente el deseo de aprenderlo, y antes no lo tenía. Y entonces ni yo, o sea, ni nadie, ni profesor, ni nadie más podría ponerle este deseo de querer aprender. Entonces tú mismo tienes que tenerlo, porque si tú no lo tienes, nadie te lo puede dar. Entonces este es el primer paso realmente, y yo siempre hablo sobre esto, y esto se aplica a cualquier cosa en la vida, solamente con el aprendizaje de idiomas. Y otra cosa, entonces esto es también una cosa importante que viene con la fe igual. Y ahora voy con esto.
It's many clips edited together. It's many clips edited together in one video.
La brocha y difumino un poco
It's just a lot of editing.
más el polvo. Que cuando
I don't know if she can speak Spanish or if she just edit it all together, or I think there's a lot of editing. How to sound French, speak French like a native. Many of this polyglot, they're just practicing how to pronounce the words so they sound like they know how to speak the language. Like they will practice the pronunciation, and they will practice some sentence and a lot of editing. She says she lives in France, but most of her videos in French are not so long. I think maybe she don't know so much French. Her French videos are very short. Her French videos only a few minutes.
and the sound y. I'm gonna show you a couple
A lot of editing.
of examples of words, and like that you can practice the sounds. So the first one is oui. Oui. It's the U letter and I letter combined, which is oo, e, oui. And you would find that in words like oil, which is oil, oil. will, and you find that in words like him, which is lui, lui. So you hear that lui, ui, lui. And also in the word nui, nui. The second semivowel is the vowel w. So this one is pronounced like in west, west, west. It's more of an open, it's like a W kind of, but more open, like not woo, but like w. So west, west. Fille. So it's not fil, it's not filet, but it's fille, fille. Okay, so that's as simple as that. That was very short. And
I'm not sure how much French you really know. There's something suspicious about this. Like, her videos in French is very short. Only few videos Chinese. 10 tips for learning Chinese. How to learn Chinese. Best place to study in China. I spent 12 hours alone in China. So she's not really speaking Chinese here. Portuguese. What I'm thinking, I'm thinking that she knows Spanish. She knows some Spanish and some Portuguese maybe, and French only a little, and she don't know Chinese. German, let's see the German, only 3 here. No, I think she only know some Portuguese and Spanish like that, maybe. I think she knows some Spanish, some Portuguese, maybe like that. And the rest just a little bit. I think she's not really fluent in this language. Look, in the start she just put some OOTD and fashion and makeup and stuff like that.
so I'm back with my natural hair, and I love it. Love, 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 love it. Das sind meine Haare. Ich habe die so lange nicht mehr offen getragen. Ich hatte jetzt fast ein Jahr lang, habe ich nur mein Leopard Wig
There was some edit there. There was some edit.
oder Weaving getragen.
Edit again. Edit again. I think she cannot speak German. Why she edit so much?
Ich habe einfach mal wieder Lust auf meine Haare. Sind gewachsen. Sie sehen zwar immer so aus, als würden sie nicht wachsen, aber sie wachsen, Leute. Das ist die Länge ungefähr. Wenn ich die Länge müsste länger sein. Ja, richtig Glätte ungefähr so. Das sieht so aus. Und dann am zweiten Tag, weil ich halt dann die gebraided habe, dann ziehen die sich erstmal länger, wenn man die braidet. Und ja, am zweiten Tag ist immer mehr Volumen da. Und je länger man die halt macht, die Twist, 5., 6. Tag, es wird halt immer größer und größer und größer und voluminöser. Ja, und das ist das Ergebnis. Und ja, meine Haare sind hier noch ein bisschen heller und hier am Ansatz dunkler, weil ich die gefärbt hatte, ungefähr vor einem halben Jahr. Aber man sieht das, ich habe nur ein bisschen die Spitzen gefärbt gehabt und zwar mit Dark and Lovely.
You can speak German.
Dark and Lovely, Golden and Gold.
Golden, that's English, that's not German.
Aufheller oder sowas. Ja.
You're full of bullshit.
Habe ich benutzt. Aber ich möchte die Haare jetzt nochmal färben. Und zwar rot.
She cannot speak German, she's bullshitting.
Ein Magenta oder Mahagoni-Rot. Braun. Aber ich möchte, dass es ziemlich intensiv wird. Ich muss die Haare ein bisschen aufhängen.
Look, all the editing, a lot of editing.
Glaube ich. Und dann die rote Farbe drüber machen. Und ich wollte euch dann noch mal kurz zeigen, was ich anhatte. So, hier dieses Kleid mit diesen Stiefeln, Strumpfhose, die Jacke und diesen coolen Stiefeln, die ich hier in Madrid bei Stradivarius gekauft habe. Und ich finde die Stiefel eigentlich, ich finde die cool. So. Und ich finde die Stiefel, ich finde die cool, aber ich finde die jetzt nicht so ausgefallen oder sonst was. Aber echt überall, wo ich hingehe mit diesen Stiefeln, werde ich angestarrt. Ich weiß nicht, was los ist. Aber in der Bahn, ob es in der Bahn ist, einfach von jungen Leuten, keine Ahnung, dann letztens eine Oma, dann guckt die sich die ganze Zeit einfach meine Stiefel an. Ich habe mich gefragt, warum? Was ist
Okay, let's see what else here. Just a lot of makeup stuff. Learn any language fast in 2021, and the video is 4 years ago. They're bullshit, all these YouTubers. All these YouTubers full of bullshit. The video is from 4 years ago, then she just edit and make it 2021. They're full of bullshit, all of these polyglot YouTubers. The video is from 19 April 2017. 19 April 2017, this video, and then she just edit and write 2021 so people will think it's a new video. They're all full of bullshit, these YouTubers, full of bullshit. Every 2 seconds or 3 seconds there's an edit. I think it's all fake. This girl, she is very fake. Every 2-3 seconds there's some edit. Like, I think she read the line or something, then say it, and then she will cut out the part where she's reading the lines. Like, it's very scripted. I think she put many videos together, or she has some paper where she read the lines from. Maybe she read 1 or 2 sentences, and she say it, and then she will read 2 other lines and say it, and then she will cut out the parts where she's looking at the text. This girl, she's very fake. She's very fake. You will see it's very, very edited. Every few seconds it's edited, many clips together. She put many clips together, very edited.
Hallo und herzlich herzlich willkommen zu einem deutschen Video dieses Mal. Ich weiß nicht, wann ich das letzte Mal ein deutsches Video gemacht habe.
See, there's some edit there already.
Ich glaube vor 3 Jahren oder so. Dieses Video ist ein Video, was ich
See, another edit. Every 5-10 seconds or something, there's an edit. Every few seconds, there's an edit.
schon seit längerem machen wollte. Und zwar geht es
Look, another edit, another clip.
um Sprache und Identität. Ich habe mir keine Notizen gemacht.
Look, edit. She edit every few seconds, there's an edit.
Ich wollte wirklich, dass das Video so frei wie möglich ist und dass ich einfach mich ausspreche, meine Gedankengänge und ja, lasst mir Kommentare unten, ob ihr übereinstimmt, was ihr darüber denkt, für alle, die eine Sprache lernen oder lernen möchten. Ich finde, das ist etwas, was wirklich wichtig ist, worüber aber sehr wenig gesprochen wird. Ich habe bisher kaum Videos auf YouTube darüber gefunden und ich finde aber, das ist eine Voraussetzung, um
She looked down, I think there's some paper she read from. She's very fake, this girl. She's very fake and edited, a lot of editing.
eine Sprache erfolgreich zu lernen.
Look, there's some edit there.
Und zwar geht es ja um Sprache und
She looked down, I think.
Identität. Was heißt ich lerne? Muss ich auch verstehen, wie die spanische Sprache aufgebaut ist. Ich muss verstehen, wie die Spanier oder Spanisch sprechende Menschen denken. Das zeigt sich in der Sprache, wie die
Look, there was an edit. Every few seconds there's some edit, and then she will memorize few sentences and talk for few seconds or one minute, 2 minutes. She talk and then she edit. It's very scripted. All her videos like this, also in Spanish and other videos. I think she is very, very fake. This girl, she's very smart. Also, she's very smart. She's very smart because she make people believe that she is actually speaking all this language. Because she's very good in editing. She's very good in editing. She edit very good, so all people think that she can speak all this 7 or 8 language because she edit a lot of editing. She's so fake.
Sprache aufgebaut ist. Wenn ich die Menschen nicht verstehe,
Edit.
dann werde ich auch kaum die Sprache verstehen. Dann wird es auch wirklich schwierig, die Sprache erfolgreich zu lernen. Deswegen sieht man auch, dass zum Beispiel Menschen, die mehrere Sprachen beherrschen, die haben es oft leichter, sich in ein
Look, there was an edit. Every few seconds there's some edit. I think she's reading the text from a paper that she will say, and she practice how to pronounce. She practiced the pronunciation, and then she read from some text on the table on a paper. Then she will say a few sentences, then she look at the paper and then say the next few sentences, and then you will say why we cannot see when she look at the paper when she read it, because she will cut out every time she look at the paper and read it. She will look at the paper, say a few sentences, then after she will look at the paper again and read few sentences, say it, and then all the parts where she look at the paper, she will cut all those parts out. That's why there's so many edit. There's so many edit because she cut out every time she's looking at the paper what she will say. It's very, very fake and very scripted. This girl is very fake and very scripted. Also like this in Spanish and other language. I noticed this. She is very, very, very fake. She make people believe that she can talk all this language, and some of her videos is like 20 minutes, and people will think she can speak Spanish or something like that. But I don't know how much Spanish she can speak, or maybe she knows Spanish, but some of her videos are very, very edited. Every few seconds there's some edit. I think she read from some paper, but every time she will just cut it out. She will cut out the part where she read from the paper. It's very, very edited. She's so fake, this girl. She's so fake. But she make everyone believe that she can speak 7 or 8 language. But it's very edited. It's very edited, very scripted, very fake. Okay, let's watch this video. She said that she can speak 5 languages fluently, but before she said it was 8 languages in the other video. She's full of bullshit. This one, methods I use to speak 5 languages fluently.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. Today I am back with an exciting video that I've been wanting to do. For a while now. Probably most of you guys know me by this video that I published about 2 to 3 years ago. In that video I was basically explaining how I learned 8 languages. I was just explaining how I got to learn them in the beginning. But now I'm gonna tell you in each language what method actually helped me most learn the language. Each language has their differences. Jeder weiß, dass Deutsch keine einfache Sprache ist. Sowohl die Aussprache als auch die Grammatik ist besonders schwer. Deshalb denke ich, ist es am Anfang
There's a lot of editing.
am besten sich auf Vokabeln statt auf die Grammatik zu konzentrieren. Weil mit der Grammatik haben viele Leute Probleme am Anfang und haben gar keinen Durchblick mehr und geben dann auf, Deutsch zu lernen. Und das ist schade, finde ich, dass mit einer Freundin von mir ist das auch passiert. Sie mag Deutsch sehr, aber hat nach 2 Wochen aufgegeben, weil die Grammatik sie völlig überfordert hat. Deshalb finde ich, ist es effektiver, dass man erstmal Vokabeln aufgreift. Vokabeln, die man im
Editing. You're not fluent in the language. That's why you keep editing. Then you want to make some course. You want people to pay you $100, $200, $300 for some course, and you're not even fluent in the language. It's just some nonsense course, like some methods, special methods, like bullshit.
Alltäglichen braucht, benutzt und dann zum Beispiel sich Einkaufslisten auf Deutsch macht oder anfängt Musik auf Deutsch zu hören oder man kann auch Podcasts auf Deutsch hören. Also es gibt sehr viele Möglichkeiten, sich die deutsche Sprache anzueignen und sich an die Satzordnung. I knew what words meant. So the thing I did to actively speak it and to actively
Okay, you already speak English before.
learn it is basically by starting to watch TV shows and movies in their original version. And 90% of the times, movies and TV shows original versions are in English. Usually movies and TV shows in Germany are dubbed, even though the titles a lot of times stay the same, like stay right in English. And what I used to do, I would just like...
It's super edited. Super edited.
With the internet, you know, it's easy nowadays. You can have access to so many things. So you just go on and look for the original versions and start watching them. And that's what I used to do a
It's very edited. A lot of editing.
lot to get accustomed to the English accent. And also another tip that helped me, of course, traveling, because you have to speak with other people. And another thing I started doing is watching. I know that's really like bad, but I started because in movies and TV shows, that's not always how people speak from day to day. So, voyager au pays où on parle la langue, mais aujourd'hui, il est très facile avec des applications ou avec la télé ou n'importe quelle chose d'apprendre la langue.
A lot of editing.
Et aussi de se faire contact avec des gens qui parlent la langue. Donc je peux être ici par exemple, mais je peux parler avec quelqu'un qui est au Canada.
A lot of editing, and you only speak for 2, 3 minutes or 4 minutes in every language. You're not fluent, you're just beginner. Maybe you know a little Spanish and a little Portuguese, but I think you're French and German and some other language just beginner.
Qui est québécois. Donc comme ça, c'est très facile. Je peux être en Allemagne, mais je peux me connecter avec quelqu'un qui est d'ici de Paris. Donc comme ça, je vais apprendre sa manière, sa façon de parler. Voilà. Voilà.
Okay, just a few minutes in French. How long time is the French here? Just 3 minutes in French or 2 minutes in French, like that.
Ahora vamos a hablar en español, que español es una de mis lenguas favoritas. No sé, pero...
Editing. Editing.
Creo que se ve en mi cara cada vez que hablo español, estoy como contenta. Porque no sé, pero desde el principio siempre era un idioma que me gustaba, que me encantaba. Me encanta hablarlo, me encanta escucharlo. Es que todo con español me encanta. Bueno, ahora os voy a dar
Editing. Editing again.
trucos como aprendí español. Sobre todo os voy a decir
Editing. All the time editing.
métodos que me ayudaron muchísimo. Entonces, como muchos saben que han visto el video de cómo aprendí 8 idiomas, que había aprendido 2
Editing. She only talk for 2 or 3 minutes or some few minutes, then still she need to edit. She cannot even speak for 2 or 3 minutes every language without she need to edit.
años de español en el colegio en Alemania y después me fui de hacer un tipo de intercambio, bueno, au pair, con una familia española. Y yo vivía con esa familia, pero yo os digo que cuando llegué, bueno, no entendía casi nada porque hablaban tan rápido y que no tenía mucho que ver con lo que yo había aprendido. Entonces, métodos que yo empecé a usar.
It's super edited. You're not fluent in the language. Maybe you know a little Spanish or a little some language like that, and then you know how to pronounce. Maybe you know 1 or 2 language of this. Maybe you know some Portuguese or Spanish, and you practice the pronunciation and practice some words or some sentence. You're not fluent in this 5 language, you're not fluent in 8 language, and still you will sell some course to people how to be fluent or how to learn language. You cannot speak 8 language and then you say that you can speak 8 language and you will teach people how to be fluent or how to be good in language. It's just bullshit. All of you polyglot YouTubers are full of bullshit.
Ver la televisión, o sea, ver muchísimo la tele, pero yo veía como casi todo, veía noticias, veía
Edited.
series, veía shows como, me acuerdo que había un show que
It's super edited.
se llamaba Mujeres y Hombres y Viceversa en España. Bueno, creo que los que son de España se recuerdan.
There's a lot of editing. Every 2-3 seconds there's an edit.
No sé si todavía hay, pero bueno, eso fue como nada bueno porque siempre estaban discutiendo, no sé, hablando de, no sé, o sea, de cosas, de chorradas, cosas que no me interesaban mucho, pero es que era tan, no sé, me enseñó mucho sobre
Edit again. Every few seconds it's edited.
la lengua española, como una profe que yo tenía que ella siempre idiomas. Eso también es una cosa, claro, por supuesto, puede ser cualquier libro que conozcan y que os guste, ¿no?
Okay, I got enough of this bullshit. It's super edited and you just try to make money and then you have here italki and Babbel and other apps here. You just Hello Talk and just making commercial for ads and making commercial for your Polyglot bootcamp and 30-day mastermind and 40-day challenge. You're just full of bullshit, all of you Polyglot YouTubers, full of bullshit. All of you are full of bullshit just about making money, lying to people. All of you full of bullshit. Here another video where she speaks 8 language, every language just for a few seconds and very edited, just a lot of editing. Her Chinese just few seconds only, her Chinese.
我叫 Evelyn， 我在马德里大学学习
There was some edit also.
中文4年，我忘了很多，因为我不练习
Another edit. 2 edits in few seconds.
那么多了。So that was it for
That was it for the Chinese few seconds. Let's listen the Chinese again. And there are 2 edits. It's like in 10 seconds or something or less, there's 2 edits.
我叫 Evelyn， 我在马德里大学学习中文4年，我忘了很多，因为我不练习那么多了。So that was it for
That was it. You say few words in Chinese and every language you just speak for half minute or 1 minute or 2-3 minutes, you're full of bullshit. All of you polyglot YouTubers are full of bullshit. You're not fluent in all this language. You're not fluent in 8 language. You're just bullshitting people. 14 and 30-day challenge. Are you having problem with the pronunciation? So it's only to teach them pronunciation. Do you know what I think about this kind of nonsense? I think it's more about how to be a fake polyglot. It's some course how to be a fake polyglot YouTuber, how to learn pronunciation so you can say a few lines and few things and pretend that you know the language. It's just some course to learn how to pronounce things so you can be a fake polyglot. It's a course how to be good at pronouncing words in different language so you can pretend that you can speak the language. So that's what your course is about. Just learn how to pronounce the words in different language so they can pretend that they know how to speak this language. All bullshit, all of you polyglot YouTubers full of bullshit. All of you are scammers.